Alright, back from the break. Let's get going with this adventure of randomizing. Especially since just got the hook shot. Alright, so game plan right now, since I've got the hook shot, everything that I've been avoiding has now just become available. Thank goodness. So I'm gonna take advantage of maybe. Okay, I should probably think about getting Skulltulas right now. The way of the hero Kakariko Village, I've gotten a lot of things in it, but I'm starting to think that I might have to get some Skulltulas. Oh, that's... I hope it's only as many as 30. Let's just get this now, and then I don't have to worry about this particular Skulltula. I can just aim myself right. There we go. Could have probably gotten it from a layer down, but oh well. And there we go. To be fair, I probably could have gotten this before I even had the hook shot, but there was that. Now I should be able... Can I reach you? Maybe not from there. Closer? There. Okay, now at least I can do this. So, game plan right now, since I've got the hook shot, a lot of things do become available. The big two being the Forest Temple and the Water Temple. I still have to go to the Fire Temple because I know Din's Fire's in there. Oh, I don't know my way through the Lost Woods. Whoopsie. Wait, have I gotten this hint? Let me just check. Yep, that's the hint that gave me the Mirror Shield. Okay. So yeah, Forest Temple and Water Temple have become available. Shadow Temple still needs the Din's Fire from the Fire Temple, so I still have to visit that. And I could attempt to go to the Spirit Temple, but I'd much rather wait till I get either the Lens of Truth or the Requiem of Spirit. Now that I think about it, I have not gotten very many warp songs, so they're probably all just stuck in the temple somewhere. But since I know I have to do the Forest Temple, and I've got 4 of the 5 keys needed, I could just attempt to get as far as I can in the Forest Temple, because that'll be a lot of treasures. Oops. That's right, backsides. This is where I should have gotten the Scarecrow song, now that I think about it. Are you gonna turn? Thanks. Okay. Oh, nice. Hitbox doesn't extend all the way up in the front. I'll take it. Okay, where... Oh! That was cool. I always thought their front boxes were invincible. Jeez. You try that discovery and then suddenly it no longer works. Fine, I'll just go the other way. I think I'm in the clear for this way. I know there's probably a moblin on the other side. Dang it. Hey, look this way. Yeah, we'll go like that. Probably the first time I've ever avoided a moblin like that. I guess while I'm thinking of it, there are 2 Gossip Stones up here. And it is daytime, so there is no Skulltula over there. So let's see what these hints get me. Well, that's good to know. Can expect a chest that'll give me an ice trap. And... okay, that is really good to know. Oh, thank goodness. Didn't want to have to do that all again. So the Mask of Truth, if I was to complete the Mask side quest, or at least I'm assuming that's what the hint means, then it yields me an item that I don't need. And because of that, I know I don't have to do it. Okay, give me some money, not that I need it, because I don't think I need anything that's hidden behind 500 rupees. And there is one more Gossip Stone over here, and there is a grotto behind me, but I need the Song of Storms. Ooh, okay, that's good to know as well. Nothing in the Desert Colossus, which is separate from the Haunted Wasteland. Really good to know, so I don't have to plunder anything there. Alright. Forest Temple. Let's see how far I can get in here. And it already helps that I have a bow, so I can do half of this dungeon's puzzles before my intended order. Alright, up we go. As long as I aim this right and don't hit the vines behind me. And okay, that makes token number 27. And of course there's some wolfos down there that are just trying to claw swipe me from way up high. And there we go. We start with an ice trap. Oh, well. Managed to hit him, but don't need to beat him. Alright. And thank you, hookshot. And thank you, arrows. Okay, so the gimmick of the Forest Temple. There are 4 Poes that have stolen 4 flames on these chests, or torches, not chests. Cool if there was a reward attached to them. Yeah, and so I have to go throughout the dungeon and not only get to the end, but beat those 4 Poes to release the flames. And once that happens, an elevator to the basement will open up, and that's where the boss is. So, just stun you, don't really have to beat you. But what I do have to do in here is beat these Stolfos. Okay. That's where I should have the Deku Nuts out. See if I can get any of these Deku Nuts to work. There we go. Well, that worked pretty well. Then again, I do have the strongest sword in the game. Alright. And we get some rewards for my trouble. What do we get? Please something good. I'd like a warp song. That's not what I had in mind. And since I think I have every consumable item, that was just a blue rupee. Yeah, if you get any consumable item like bombs or arrows, but you don't have a bomb bag or the quiver, you get a blue rupee as a failsafe. But sometimes there are just plain blue rupees. Okay, and I don't have the Song of Time to pop to get rid of that block, but I do have a bow, so I can get in the back way. I like that. Let's see what I can get here. And Biggeron Sword is too broke. So, can't put away a sword, but I just want to get rid of that annoyance. Alright, so yeah, trick with this. If you hookshot the side of the chest, you actually fall off, but if you make sure your aiming reticle is on the front of the chest, then you'll actually stay on the land. So what does this chest get me? Oh, I don't need that. I'll take this, though. That is token number 29. I'm making some good headway on Skulltulas today. Alright. Okay, I do need to get up there, but from the other side. So here's a little trick. You normally have to drain the well from the other side by going to the other side first, and then you just do a loop back. But if you have the iron boots, you can go down here. And as long as I'm fast enough to not drown, I can get all the way to the other side. Now here's a cool trick for anyone who... Oh, I don't need to do that. Get me up. So with the hook shot, if you aim at the front of the chest and then press A really quick, you can trick the game to thinking you're on ground underwater. And I got the Bolero of Fire! Good. Now I can have a quick access back to the Fire Temple. Oops. You can't climb vines with iron boots. That's actually cool to know. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, so I found the Bolero of Fire. Way to go. Now, that really is just a time saver, because now, like, I can come over to this side, and I can climb the wall up here, and that will take me to the room which will lead to the spot where I can drain the water. Okay. So, really it's just a time saver, really. Yep. And for anyone who doesn't know, the Skulltulas on the walls will only be aggroed if you move. So if you stand still, you can actually avoid their wrath. And then for these guys, just gotta stun their flames off. And free chest. At least I'm making headway on some of the chests here. But the big thing oh, another ice trap. Big thing I'm looking for right now, I'm sure you can see on my notes that I've got on the side of the screen there, I'm looking for a lot of things that are hidden behind magic beans. Specifically 2 keys, and I'm starting to wonder if those 2 keys are keys to the Shadow Temple. I'm hoping they're not, but they just might very well be. And I do need at least 1 more key to the Fire Temple. Maybe 2, just so I can access the full temple itself. Because one of the chests in there is Din's Fire, and I don't know which one. And I've already explored half of the dungeon. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. And we do have a bit of a sliding block puzzle here, but it's not the hardest thing in the world. Oh yeah, Navi saying, hey, look at the arrows on the ground. But thankfully, I already know how to deal with everything in this puzzle. If there's one quality of life thing I'm grateful that this randomizer does, it speeds up the block pushing. Because compared to what you're seeing now, it is like, I'd say anywhere from twice as slow to 3 times as slow. You just be spending so much time pushing blocks. Alright, another chest, another attempt. Let's go. Hey, warp songs aplenty. Requiem of Spirit. Thank you. So now I can go into the spirit. Now I can head to the Spirit Temple with no problem. Going to the Forest Temple was a great idea. Okay, so that one's set and ready to go. So now I just have to... it is... yes. I do have to go this way, over to this, and then push some blocks. Jeez, I've only done this like 50 times. Like, some days you just forget which ways you gotta push a block. Okay, and now we push this one, and that ends that puzzle. Oops, one more. Really? So assuming. Right, up we go. Okay, so thanks to having the bow right away, there's a little puzzle here that I can do out of order. So this twisty hallway here, whatever way the eye faces is what way you'll enter the hall. So by entering it on this way, there's a chest that I have access to right away. And I get that chest, and then I exit out the side entrance. Well, that little hole down there, I mean. And then I come back and I reset it, which allows me for progression, and holy crap, this is full of ice traps. So let's do that. Ah, right. Just kill them with the sword. Ah. Stun ya. Deku Nuts really do save a lot of time. Alright, well, got that. Oops. Just make sure I get that. And the cool part, you can still get Deku Sticks as an adult, even though you can't use them. Alright, now this one's going to be interesting. I don't have Din's Fire, so I don't have my usual way of doing this. So let's see if I can do this. There we go. Usually those things scatter about so much that I just use Din's Fire to deal with all of them. And then if you don't deal with all of them, then they just keep respawning back into their big Floor Master hands. Small key to Shadow Temple. It only took that long to find the first one. 4 more to go. And I already got the boss key, thankfully, so I just have to find the small keys. Okay. Now that I've done that, I just have to climb my way back up again and do the puzzle in reverse order, and I'll enter the hallway in a different way. As long as I can climb a ladder. Oops. Sure, I just wanted to roll into a wall. Yes, Navi, I already know the arrow's on the ground. Alright. Up. Up. Oh. Always gotta wait that 1 extra second for it to say climb. Alright. Up the ladder we go. And now we open up the eye. There we go. Now I should be dealing with some of the Poe sisters that stole the flames in the next few rooms, so there will be a couple chests I can get. All right. Okay, not this one. So, thanks to having the bow right now, I can deal with these Poe sisters right away. All you gotta do is just shoot the portrait that has it, but you can't get up close. And once you shoot the third portrait, the sister is unveiled. Now here's a quick way to deal with them. If you Z-target a Poe, they turn invisible, but if you use a Deku Nut right away, the flash will actually illuminate them, and you can kill them a lot faster. Like that. Minus their spin attacks that they did. But there we go, that lights the first flame in the main room. And as soon as I get the other 3, I have access to the basement. So let's see what we get. Warp songs aplenty. Forest Temple. Now I'm really wondering where the other hook shot is, because I needed at least one of the 2 hook shots to be able to get even in here. Come on over. Good thing I didn't move. Alright, time for the biggest lag spike in the game. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the game goes down to like 5 frames a second when you kill that one. Like, I know it has to keep the skeleton pieces here, because the whole gimmick is if you don't kill the second guy fast enough, the first guy respawns. But that really lag spikes the game. Okay, but I beat both of them, so I'll get a reward. Normally the bow, and this time a heart piece. Works for me. Okay, and this room is just more the same from the other side. I have to just kill a Poe sister in the same way. Oh yeah. If you ever struggle to hit pots as adult Link, doing a shield crouch and then slashing the pots that way is a lot faster. Okay, portrait 1. Portrait 2. And portrait 3. Alright, and we just do more of the same. Turns invisible, turns turns visible, turns visible, dead. Alright, well that takes care. Poe sister number 2. Alright, so let's see what we get here. Dungeon map to the ice cavern. I don't have to visit you. Alright. Alright, so that's the last of the keys. So if I don't get the 5th key, I can't progress at this point. So I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to sit Faroe's Wind. There. So now I can warp back here if I use For Always Wind again. And if I was to progress, I need the 5th key to get through the door that's over here. And that's the last key that I need. That is it, right? I am seeing a 5th... Yep, I'm seeing a 5th locked door. So I can't do anything further in here, but I've got For Always Wind, so if I need to come back, I can come back. But right now, I think there's a long overdue visit to the Spirit Temple coming up. So let's see what I can do there. 3 keys. Don't know how well this'll go, but I'm anxious to see. Okay. Oops. Now, there is a Gossip Stone over here in the corner. I'm still looking for hints, so I'll take a look and see what I can get. And that is... Treasure thrown by Princess Zelda is a small... Oh, no. If that small key is, say, the Shadow Temple or Ganon's castle, I have to beat the Water Temple. I don't want that. Okay. Yeah, this is where Sheik normally teaches us the Requiem of Spirit. Figured it wasn't important. But can I see what's on top of that stone arch? Don't think from this angle. Maybe I can see it from over here if I can dodge all these levers. Let me just keep this on. That is a piece of heart. Okay, so I don't have to do that. Now, it did say that the Desert Colossus was a foolish choice, but I don't know. Because some items are listed as not required, but they can prove useful if you find them. Like, for example, the Lens of Truth. So, looking in places that you know are foolish might still be an okay... Oh, pardon me there. Might still be a good idea, because maybe you'll find something that isn't required, but you might still want. That one was just an easy one to look at. Alright, well, let's take a look at Spirit Temple. Now this temple here, you can do... There's a child side and an adult side. But funnily enough, you can actually do half of the child side as the adult. There's one part of the child side that is blocked off and can only be done by Child Link. But the other half can be done as Adult Link. So, let's see what happens. Alright, this puzzle's easy. So little Wolfos here, not a problem. But good old Triforce on the ground says play Zelda's Lullaby. And all it does is just spawn a random treasure chest. But as we all know, random treasure chests can have good things. Because I'm still looking for keys. Okay, hookshot doesn't do it. Now what about... Okay, so then we have to do this the other way. I have to get it from below ground. Like this. And what do we got? Okay, so there's... Well, I can hold 500 rupees. But that really won't be necessary now that I think of it. Just finding that first wallet was great enough. Alright. Now here we have to do silver rupee hunting. Now there's a Skulltula hidden behind that Song of Time block, but I can't get it because I don't have the Song of Time to move that block. So that Skulltula gets to live another day. Alright, and there we go, 5 silver rupees. There's a like that spawns to the side here, but I just have to get the item and get out. Like that. And we just get out this way. And then we'll just use one of the keys, and I think that'll take us to the main room. Or close enough. Alrighty. In we go. Oh yeah. Another random like spawning out of nowhere. But no problem. I somehow broke that from the back side of my shield. I don't know how, but I'm okay with it. Up we go. Okay, so in this room here, you have to rotate this mirror to go over these. Well, actually. Oh yeah. We'll just use the mirror. Oh yeah, I have to actually have the light on the mirror to keep it lit so that I can access the... Oops. There we go. Well, I know that took care of the three parts of the Floor Master, so I am safe. But yeah, I have to actually have this switch lit and stay lit for the door to stay open. But 2 chests spawn, and those 2 chests, well, get me a Deku shield. And small key to Gerudo Fortress. Well, I'm 1 key off of being able to see what I get for freeing the carpenters. Okay. And whilst I'm thinking of it, what's the mirror shield like? It looks like a faded red? Yes, I think it's a faded red. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I can do a good portion of the child side of this dungeon right now. So what we can do is I can go into here. Random Lizalfos spawns out of nowhere. And as we all know, those things are pretty easy to deal with. But I can also do this. Yeah. There we go. Brings in the light. Lights up the switch. I can head back. And we do that. Now, whilst I'm thinking of it, there's a gold skull tool over here. So we'll get this guy out of the way. Well, it makes token 30, so I'm on track. Then there is a switch over here, which drops 2 treasure chests. Just 2 more things I can look up. Maybe warp... Oh, well, there's... That must be the ice trap that the Gossip Stone warned me about. And compass to the Fire Temple, which I already know holds the Light Medallion. Okay. Now, I can't make any progress going backwards further because it's blocked off by a crawl space that only Childlink can go in. So now all I can do is go up. And this one's locked, right? Yes. So, pretty simple puzzle here. Just gotta push an Armos statue off the edge. There we go. And sounds like the music cut out again. Good old randomizer. Okay, and there is another Skulltula over there, but that one is hidden more by a Scarecrow song, which I still need to get. Alright, now I have to remember what parts of the puzzle here are required. I kill the Beamos, then I don't have to worry about laser shenanigans. I think... Yeah, if I get the silver rupees, that lights up the torches. If I light the torches, I get a treasure chest. Just what I need to do all the checks that I can. And if I place the sun block and the light there, I get the room exits opened. Oops. So do that. Okay, so I'm actually not sure if that counts, but I do have fire arrows. So if I just position myself proper, I can light all 3 of the torches using my fire arrows. And that still counts, because if you're doing this as a child, you normally would do this with a Deku stick and run around the room. Thank goodness for shortcuts. Okay, so that opens up the room, but I want a chest. So let's see how good my aim is. Alright, thankfully I can position myself on the first one. There's one. There's two. There's three. And up we go. Let's see what we get. Ow. Oh wow, I just realized how low my health is. Okay. And another Skulltula for my troubles. Okay, 31. 31 down. Only 19 more I have to actually get. I'll take a few hearts. What I'm about to do could hurt. Okay, let's see how well I can deal with an iron knuckle and not get hurt. Oddly enough, I'll take those hearts. Okay, well, bigger on sword always makes light work of those. Thank goodness. Oh, we got some music back. I think it must be the Skulltulas that their fanfare cuts out the music. Oh well, we can get a reset here since this technically takes me out of the dungeon. But what do I get for my troubles? Dungeon map to Shadow Temple. Well, since I still have to explore it, maybe that'll help? I actually have no clue. Alright, but that does take care of the second half, the child portion of this dungeon. So now I can go do the second half, or as much as I can, of the second half of the adult portion. And okay. I can just hop down here now, thankfully. And we'll do that. And we do that. This chest here I think normally has the dungeon map. So let's see what I get this time. Ice traps aplenty in this dungeon, my goodness. Alright, well, I do have to do... Man, I gotta really be close for this. I'm so used to having the long shot for this part of the game. Not having it is gonna be kind of weird. Okay, so I have to do this. And this does bring two treasure chests into the fold. It's really funny. It's funny how many times I miss the treasure chest that spawns over here. I only see the one that they spawn over here. As I float down on my Pegasus boots. Let's see what I can get. Still need warp songs, still need keys, still need the magic beans even. I wonder, do I have enough hover space? Well, what do you know? I can hover over here. Token number 32. And I can top off my expedition with this. Just a blue rupee. Epona follows me everywhere. Oh, yeah, random living pot. I do find that funny with the living pots. They always float to whatever height you're at, and then they'll break. But it's funny to watch them. If you trigger them from a really high point and then fall down, they'll still just keep floating up and up and up, and then just whoosh. All right. Well, thank goodness I found the Megaton hammer as well, so now I can push down that rusted switch. And I'm not sure what I'll have to do for keys, because I think I'm still one short of being able to get to the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trigger the shortcut, and that way if I have to come back here real quick as the adult Link, I can go and bring the shortcut back up to the main room. Like so. I should be able to get a few more chests here before I have to call off the hunt. But I'm so glad for all the chests that I found in the Forest Temple that contain the warp songs. That really sped up a lot of things. But I just really wonder where the second hook shot is. Because if I needed the hook shots, I wonder where they would have I wonder where the second one would have been. Okay, can I knock you out? Nope, I have to actually have you floating. Like that. Yeah, these things, you can only take them out with fire, and I just realized I had barely enough magic. There's a switch in the room that you have to trigger, which will bring up a pillar of flame, and you can use that pillar of flame and lure them around. But if you have a portable source of fire, or Din's fire if you're lucky, you can just use that. Alright. Do I have enough space? Good. Standard arrow works. And then up we go. Now, cool part here, there are 2 invisible chests. Oh my goodness. I don't need Deku shields. I already have all the shields. Small key, Shadow Temple. 2 down, 3 to go. And I need 4 keys to get to the shortcut, and then the 5th key is used to actually get to the last bit. So... yeah. See how many hearts I lost just by getting hit? If that was 4 times damage, that would have been 16 hearts. Those things are walking one-hit KO machines on higher damaged outputs. You really gotta consider Neru's love if you're prone to getting damaged. Alright. Well, what do we got here? Ow. It's funny, I don't know if those chests count as Spirit Temple chests or Desert Colossus chests. So, I'm still gonna get them anyway. Alright, well, that's normally where I get the mirror shield. So I do have one thing over here I can do as a result. Which is just a standard light the sun. And one lone little chest sitting up here. So what do we get? Just blue rupee. Okay, well, I have the shortcut, so I can come back here much easier. And I've got Furoe's Wind set in the Forest Temple. So I think my next course of action... Nope. I'm gonna warp to Kakariko Graveyard. I can't do anything in regards to the Shadow Temple right now, because I'm still missing Din's fire. Maybe this will give me a hint? That's good to know. So I do not have to do 50 Skulltulas. The only thing I'd have to worry about now is the other remaining 8 tokens for 40, for the 40 reward. So hopefully... Oh, thank you, magic jars. So, hopefully, either the 30 or 40 reward gives me something that I like. And then after that, I don't have to worry about any form of Skulltula hunting. So, please give me something that's good. Or just, maybe it'll be on the 40. Let's see what we got. Okay, well, at the very least that gives me help. But I only have to deal with 40 now. And I am super okay with that. Alright. Well, I think... yeah, I can't do Shadow Temple. I can't do... I can do the child side of Spirit. Would that do me any good? I'm trying to think off the top of my head, because I don't think I need any keys to do the last bit of the child side Spirit Temple. I just have to hope I don't get burned a lot. Forest Temple is on hiatus. Oh, I think the Water Temple's my next course of action. Yeah, I'm gonna do child side spirit. Get that out of the way, because it's only like 2 or 3 rooms I have to deal with. And then... Oh yeah, I had Prelude of Light. I could have just done that. Oh, well. Oh, I never did these Gossip Stones. Wow. What are your hints? Okay, I already know of the Lost Woods. Ocarina of Time teaches a bug bottle, so I don't have to do that. 50 is recovery. Stinger swallowed by Jabu Jabu guard a Deku shield. Okay, yeah, I think I know what room they're talking about. I already got everything in Jabu Jabu's belly. I was just thinking, okay, what chest are they specifically telling me about? It was the one with the rays where I used up all my Deku sticks. Okay. Well, back in time. Alright. What work can I do here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember to equip the Hylian shield when I get there, because I'm dealing with a lot of things that work with fire, and that burns my shield. And I don't want that. Oh, did it glitch out? Must have glitched out. Let's just check again, be sure. Oh, that is weird. Graphical error, I guess. Alright. Now this is where, if I had thought ahead to bring some bugs with me, I could have gotten some Skulltulas that are hiding in those soft mounds where I plant the magic beans. But I don't have them, so I'm gonna have to work otherwise. Okay. Now this is where I can... Yeah, these guys would light my Deku shield on fire if I had it out. And I don't want that. Oh, that's why it's not showing. I haven't even equipped the sword yet. It shows up in the inventory that I've got it equipped. But because I hadn't equipped the sword yet, it didn't show up. And that explains so much. Okay. Well, since I have the sword, I don't have to feel bad about using Deku sticks, but it's this guy that I'm worried about. Because you see how many times I hit a shield. I would just... Oh, maybe I can push him off. Push him off? Oh, you had to jump. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. Yeah, it takes 10 hits with a Kokiri sword to beat that guy. Okay. Now, if I remember right... Oh, well, took care of you. But yeah, you can use the boomerang, you can clip it with the side of a Deku Seed, you can... I think you can use a Bomb Chew if you get the right aim. I know I've tried it before. Alright, just a regular old bundle of arrows, nothing too fancy. So here we're dealing with just a single Anubis. But I don't have a source of fire, so I have to actually burn him. As someone who knew way ahead of time how to deal with those things, it's funny how I never thought, like, why do they have a switch over the random ring of fire in here? Because I would always get tricked thinking I'd have to hit it. But, nope, you don't even have to worry about that. Normally I have Din's Fire, and I just use that. Okay, well, there's a Wall Master out of the way. Or Floor Master. Some days I forget which ones they are. I think that one's the Wall Master. Okay. We have a lot of bats over here. And another Skulltula. Okay, that is number 4. And then over here is number 5. My goodness, they're all anxious to get through the gate here. So yeah, they all go down. I'm going to attempt to deal with as many of them as I can. I wonder if I can do it through the gate. Oops. Well, now you're coming in. That takes care of all of them. That's good. Okay, so now I just have to light a few torches over here, which spawns one last chest. And that's everything I need to do that's specifically child side. But I will get this, because I still need to find out what 40 tokens does. So here's hoping. You're mine. Token number 33. Alright, let's find out what this last chest is, and then back I go. Alright, so I didn't have to come here. Let's... Okay, just to get my bases figured out here, I do have access to the weird egg, which when that hatches, I can get into, whatchamacallit, Zelda's castle, and with that... I get access to her letter, which gives me free reign to finally go up Death Mountain as a kid without having to use warps. But that also unlocks the Mask side quest. And well, I don't think I have to get the Mask of Truth. I want to be absolutely sure that the way of the hero that is Lost Woods is not hidden behind the Skull Mask and the Mask of Truth that you would get from these from the Mask quest. Because there's 2 things you can do with the Skull Mask. Actually, no, there's only one thing you can do with the Skull Mask. Then you have to hand the Skull Mask over to the Skull Kid, and he'll it will unlock the next mask. But I want to be absolutely sure that what I need isn't behind those masks. Because if they are, that's bad. Or time-consuming at the very least. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for now, Weird Egg is about to hatch. So I can go and wake up Talon over here. I can speed up a little time here by getting a block ready. Wake up! And then we just speed through your text, and there he goes! That's kind of the nice part with some of the cutscenes being sped up. You can get access to the camera and watch as the events unfold. And one. So here's a cool trick. Normally you have to put both of the blocks there, and that gives you an easy jump access. But, oops, if I don't fall off the box, if you roll, and then do a little jump slash, you get just enough height. Okay, so as another cutscene skip here, skips everything that you need to do, and then you can just exit the castle here with Impa. Which, this also gets you something. Small key to Gerudo Training Ground. Well, I can access the final chest. I like that. But we'll deal with that one later. I'm gonna go visit Talon and Malin at Lon Lon Ranch here real quick. Because there's 2 things I can get attached to them, now that I've gotten the Zelda's letter. Maybe I'll get something good. Now that I have Zelda's letter, I can also do Saria up in Lost Woods Sacred Forest Meadow. And that's another thing I can get. Now I don't know which things are required and which aren't. Alright. But I can visit Talon here, who's like, hey, let's play a game where you have to find 3 special cuckoos and a gaggle of regular cuckoos. See how long this takes me. Oops. Okay. That's 1. That's 2. And number 3. There we go. Yeah, I just happen to remember what parts of the room that they start in, and I just kind of figure it out from that. Oh, well, hey, bone juice. If I need any extra, there we go. And let's see. Let's see what Malin will let me have. And okay. So, no, I think I have to talk to her first, and then we do this. Well, Lens of Truth. I don't need it per se, but having it's okay. Okay. Okay, next plan. Okay. Okay, opponent, I know you really like me, but I'm going to have to leave you for now. Alright, so let's go trigger the mask side quest, because I'm gonna get the skull mask and then I'm gonna go to the Lost Woods. But it does require a little bit of back and forthing. Oops. Items, I hate the distance that you can trigger with that. I will do this though. Now that I think of it, I will do this. Because I know that there is a small stone over here. And get some bugs. There we go. Now, I don't know how many I'll come across, but I know I'll come across a good handful. And that does mean I can get a few more Skulltulas. Like so. But, nice part is, if you're fast enough, you can catch one of the bugs back in the bottle, while the other two go do their business in the patch of dirt there. And out pops a Skulltula. Token number 34. That's good. Pretty soon I won't have to deal with any of them. Still love this song. Okay, still don't have the Song of Storms, so I still can't enter the bottom of the well yet. I mean, maybe I don't have to enter the bottom of the well at all, but there is a very good chance that at least one or two keys that I need are down there. Okay, let's finally open up the way to Death Mountain. And Speedy Gate open. Okay. Now that guard there just says, hey, there's a new shop in town in Hyrule Market, so hey, if you want to, go and check it out. And that's the hint of, hey, that is the not Death Mountain, that's where I am. The start of the Mask side quest. Bomb everything! I'll take it. Token number 35. And then I will go over here. I'll finally open up the way to Dodongo's Cavern, even though I've already taken care of its problem. There we go. Shocker how I didn't get hit by any of those. But now I can do this. And catch the bug. And there we go. That is token number 36. Okay, I'm liking this. Oh yeah, I have quick access to the market. Thank you, Prelude of Light. Okay. Oops. I don't have to turn into an adult. I need to stay a child. Alrighty. So let's go get first mask. I don't think there was anything else I had to do here. Have faith. Oh, I will. Alright, so we got the Keaton mask. I'll just beat this part along here. Oops. No, I don't need to read it. I already know how it all works. Alright, and now we just do this. Oops. No, I don't need to do that. Wrong song. I need to do this one. So we do this, quick warp to Kakariko Village, hand the mask in, go back to Hyrule Town, pay up the 10 rupees, and then grab the skull mask. Lot of work. But I am just so happy that I have the warp songs right now. If I didn't have them, this all this back and forthing that I'm doing would not be possible. I just noticed there that there's still the one cuckoo hiding in the pen over where Anju is. Normally when you get all 7, once you leave, they spawn back where they were, and you can keep repeating the process for 50 rupees per completion. But because I've only put 1 in there, the others, that one doesn't respawn back. Alright, so there's your key mask. And now I head back to town again. Okay, back to the Temple of Time. Ah, this time I knew to go forward. Okay, and then it is Skull Mask, and then it's the Lost Woods. So let's go here. Okay, and Skull Mask. Alright, so what I'm going to do, if I want to do some good Skulltula hunting, I'm actually going to walk back to Kokiri Forest, because if I go to Kokiri Forest at night, I get access to another Skulltula that I can hunt, and anything to make it faster to get to 40. So let's just aim myself proper, and back walk we go. Okay, so whilst I'm walking backwards, just looking at my tracker here, I need Din's Fire. I for sure need 1 more Forest Temple key, and 3 more Shadow Temple keys, and I know for sure 1 Spirit Temple key, and 1 key to Gerudo Castle, or not Gerudo Castle, Ganon's Castle. And I may need the Magic Beans, because that might have a couple of keys hiding behind it. And I might have to do the Water Temple now that I think about it, but if I find the long shot, I can do that really quick, and then just explore the dungeon to my heart's content. I'm just really hoping the long shot is somewhere easily accessible. Alright, so Skulltula is just hiding back here. Oh, can't climb up them ledges. There we go, Skulltula token number 37. And of course I can't climb the tree stumps that way. Okay, so let's go see what I can get in the Lost Woods. Still missing that Song of Storms though. I really wish I had that. Okay, so I'm gonna do what I would do in reverse order, because I can go visit Saria first, get the trigger for her item, and then I can come back and use the Skull Mask to get an item from a bunch of Deku people, and then I can give the mask to the Skull Kid. And that will take care of that. Well, I've already opened up the way there. Just put the Deku shield back on. If you walk Z while you're holding down the Z button, you can actually walk forward and still protect yourself from the spray of the Deku nuts. Oh, that's cool to know. That part's actually shallow when you're a kid, but it's deep water as an adult. I didn't notice that. There we go. So, quick and easy access. And Saria's over there. Saria! How dare you? I waited all that time hoping it was a good item, and you just give me the cold shoulder. I see how it is. Alright, I've already gotten these hints, so don't have to worry about that. Alrighty. Okay, let's go see what the skull mask gives. So it's this way. Down this way, and then take a quick trip over this way. And thankfully there is another patch of soft dirt here, which houses another Skulltula. So just catch the bug real quick. Do that. And pop. Down we go. That's token number 38. Okay, skull mask. Here we go. Yes, a neat trick if you're ever playing a Zelda game and you're looking, or the N64 Zelda games, and you're looking for hidden grottos out of nowhere. Butterflies are usually a good indication. All right. So these Dekus here, they're like, hey, we really like your skull mask. So then they'll just swarm around me for a little bit. And once they start spreading out, the chief Deku scrub here will be like, they like your mask, so here's an item. You suck. And just start calling the Lost Woods the area of the cold shoulder. So, if memory is serving me right, I wonder if the big item that I absolutely needed was Zelda's Lullaby. So I don't think I need to go and do the Mask of Truth. I'll give the Skull Mask to Skull Kid here just in case, because some part of me may think, hey, I'm overlooking something, so I'll just set it up. Okay, so give him the mask, he's happy with it. I've already been down here for the hint and the Deku scrub, so I just need to do this. Oh yeah. Alright, so this will make token number 39. And if I really want to get token 40 right now, I do have an easy way. Because I can use the Bolero of Fire as a kid and warp to Death Mountain Crater. And this part here, this is the only part that Child Link can access if you're doing this. But there is a hidden patch of soft dirt here that you'd only notice if you warped here as a kid by accident. Which this part does have a Gold Skulltula in it. Oops. Alright, so that makes token 40, and that is the last Skulltula I have to farm. Since I know 50 is useless. So I'm gonna... Okay, I'm just looking here. I've been recording for quite a bit. So I'm gonna make this last item here that I'm gonna get from these Skulltulas. Oh my goodness, the read distance on that grave is huge. So I'm gonna see what this 40 reward is, and then I should have gotten everything in Kakariko Village. I think. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I've gotten everything that's specifically Kakariko Village after this. Alright, well, please be something good. It was required. Alright, so I have the last key, which means I can do... Actually, I think I could do all 3 trials now. Yeah, because the Spirit Trial, I need fire... No, I need the hook shot, I need bomb chews. Fairly certain I can do the one part there, and I have the light arrows, so I can do that. The light trial's easy, and I know I got the hook shot for that. And the fire trial just needed the golden gauntlets and the ability to not burn in a lava pit. So I do have the ability to do all 3 trials now. That's good to know. But I will save that for the next episode. So thank you very much for watching today. We made quite a bit of progress, and I like that. And hopefully we'll be able to continue the progress on the next one. So hope you'll tune in then. So thank you very much for watching today. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.